grab your paintbrushes because we're going to paint the old one-eyed monster. No, not like that. Don't be gross. Hello and welcome to another episode of Blastercaded Painting. Today we are going to paint up some Cyclops. Cyclopses? Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to paint up some Cyclops. Oh, I guess it's just already plural. For Warriors of Athena. And these are 3D STLs that I printed out here. I'll put a link in the description below to where you guys can pick these up. They're a ton of fun. I need them to hopefully not squash my Warriors of Athena, but, you know, they might because they're Cyclops and they're huge. Oh, it's hard to say Cyclops and not want to say Cyclopses. And I don't know why that is, but probably because my brain is broken in many unfortunate ways. And now I paint miniatures, so let's do that part so I can focus on something and not ramble anymore. Alright. And I gave these guys a spray of gray and then a dry brush of white all over. First thing we're going to do is take some peachy flesh, hardened leather, and ancient honey. We're going to mix up some ancient honey and hardened leather, so it's ancient honey with, so it's like 2 to 1. And this is going all over their backs, their legs, anywhere where we don't want it to be like skin. And then we're going to wet blend in our peachy flesh, which is going to go on like the lower part of their face, their chest, stomach, their kneecaps, and then also their hands as well. And we can just blend those 2 colors together, you know, as they're wet. That's why it's called wet blending. And we don't, you know, we don't mind getting over other things because we're going to cover them up. And these are light colors, so that is helpful. Next, we're taking some burnt turf. I think I called it burnt tough last night. And some ruby skin. And we're going to dry brush the burnt turf all over the yellow. And the ruby skin all over the skin. And that's just going to bring up our colors and smooth things out and make them look real, like we worked harder on them than we did. And we're taking some aged hide here. This is going to go in around their mouths, their lips, and yeah, get right in there with it if you can. And yeah, just want to give it that sort of, you know, fleshy lip color there. Then we're taking some snake bite leather and some speed paint medium, and this is going on any of the parts that are, you know, like the leather cloth, basically. I mean, it's called snake bite leather, so. And we just want to be careful not to get that on the skin, any of the parts that we've already painted, because those parts are done. We don't really have to do much more to the skin at all. Like, it's over. We're done. Then we're going to take some Russian uniform, and I'm going to put this on any of the belts, because the yellow and flesh color are going to look really good with that green, that sort of dark green with it. And it's all very earthy color scheme that we're using. So, you know, we'll stick with that. They contrast well. Then we're taking some Briar Queen Chill here. And this one's got fur all over him. So, he's a little bit dressed up, you know. He's been out doing stuff. So, on the fur there. Then we're going to take some Gorgrunta fur and some speed paint medium. This is going to go on their hair. So if any of them have hair, we're going to throw it on there. And looking through the Warriors of Athena book, we actually need 3 Cyclops, not 2. So I'll print out a 3rd one. Now I realize this one's not technically from Greek mythology and more from Sinbad, but either way, let's continue on. And this is going all over the hair of this guy's legs here. And this is, again, a 3D print. We painted the skin the exact same way. That's actually kind of where I got this color scheme for the skin from. And yeah, there you go. I'm going to take some ivory white next. And this is just going to go on their peepers, their eyeballs. Get it in there. Ivory white's a really nice color, too. It's good. We're going to take some vampiric flesh next. This is going to go on the teeth, fingernails, toenails. Yeah, basically anywhere where there's, you know, some nails or, you know. Anyway, take your time going through and just picking out those teeth. This is a really easy way to paint these guys up. Like I said, makes it look like we did a lot more work on them than we're actually doing. And don't forget the horns as well. I would take some Dew Cat Blue, and yep, we're just going to do a big, nice circle there for the eyeball, and, you know, the pupil, not the pupil. We're going to take some wood, and it goes on any of the wood areas. Very simple there, just wood areas. And we'll take a black paint, doesn't matter here, and just pop that in to the pupil. That's the pupil. What's the other part called? The iris? Iris? I don't know. I don't know eyes. Then we'll take some wasteland clay here, and I'll get any of these little ties in their leather. Take some heavy metal, and we'll, you know, do all the metal. So any parts where there's metal, get it on there. Next, we'll take some silver gray here, and I'm just going to highlight up that fur that we did. Briar Queen Chill is a very nice color, but it wasn't really giving me like the, you know, sheepskin kind of look that I wanted, so we're going to do the, yeah, a little highlight, quick and easy on there. And we'll take some German gray and some speed paint medium. This is going to go as a wash all over any of the metal. Just to dull it down. We don't want it to look too shiny and clean. And some soft tone here. This goes over their horns, pushing it towards the base of the horn. We'll do the bases on these guys, and they are all done. So what do you guys think? We got some Cyclops for our Warriors of Athena adventure. These are super cool. The one that is like screaming is obviously my favorite one. It's featured the most in the video. It also has the most like blank canvas for skin and stuff, so I could show you how I did it exactly without having to go around all the edges and stuff like that. And then obviously the third one is from Sinbad. The stop motion was done by Ray Harryhausen, and he did, you know, the best stop motion in the world back in the day. King Kong, all the Jason and the Argonauts movies, Sinbad, all that stuff. Oh, Clash of the Titans. He was really amazing, and his creature design has stood the test of time. And as always, we want to thank our Patreon supporters, Charming Grenade, Richie Fender, Blaster Boy Mike, Stuart Drake, and Bowties and Bugbears. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, as always. And thanks to all of you for watching today. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. Please go check us out on Blastercaded Playing. That's our other channel where we play games, and maybe you'll see these guys featured in a game of Warriors of Athena soon. Other than that, you guys have a great rest of your day. Go paint!